The word charrette is a term that we learn as architects that implies getting the right people around the table to make decisions in an expedient way.
We entered into the Charrette design phase. 3 days spent intensively together, kind of throwing out, casting that vision, and by the end of that 3 days, we had a product that we couldn't believe had been formulated in that sort of a time frame.
Oftentimes, I'll get before a group and the staff has a really good idea of vision and purpose, but the transference to the larger group hasn't been made completely yet. And so that first discussion is usually guiding people through intergenerationally how we get to a common vision.
Building God's Way listened exactly to what we wanted and what we had to say. So that made us feel really good that we were off on the right foot when we saw the early conceptual designs and they incorporated everything that we had shared with them that was important to us.
It was very clear that they understood our goals, they understood our desires, our needs, and they just worked to that end. They knew what we wanted to do as a ministry. They knew what we valued. They knew what is important to us. And I'd say that was probably the biggest thing for me as a pastor of this church, of knowing that the people that I'm working with kind of catch the vision that we have for our church. It felt like they were serving us, not just doing us a service.
They said at the end of 3 days, we'll have a rendering, and it won't be final, but it'll be a rendering. And I thought, there's no way. Now, we've worked, this is our third building that we've built since I started here. We worked with other architects, and there was, I always felt like they were saying, this is what we do. Whereas BGW, with the Charrette process, they come in, and at the end of 3 days, like they say, they have a rendering. And I remember when they unveiled it, I was like, oh, that's who we are.
We know the vision, but to be able to speak to the vision and articulate the vision to yourself, to your team, to the architects, to bring that alive, it's been an awesome experience.